Good evening all. Today we are going to discuss Module 5 PDCP Overview Continuations. PDCP Overview Continuation. In this, PDCP entity is associated either with the control plane or user plane. You must be knowing what is user plane. It is user interface which is mobile subscriber, and it is interfacing with the e-node B, base station, which we call in LTE, on which radio bearer it is carrying data for. Each radio bearer is associated with one PDCP entity. Each PDCP entity is associated with one or two RLC entities depending on the radio bearer characteristics. Unidirectional or bidirectional, that depends how exactly random channel has been associated. And the RLC mode. PDCP is used only for radio bearer mapped with DCCP and DTC transport channels or control channels, downlink channels, type of logical channels. Function of PDCP sublayers for the user plane. You can see in the diagram, user plane is where PDCP SAP, it is using the sequence numbering of the protocol and header compressions, chiffring, and add PDCP header. So this is the part of PDCP in user plane. In control plane, it is doing the sequence numbering, integrity protections, ciphering, and adding PDCP header. But you can see that almost this is only the difference between user plane and control plane. This is you can see that header compression and integrity protection is the only difference. Rest of the some function of the things are same. In sequence delivery and reordering of the upper layer PDU at handover, header compression and decompression of IP inter protocol data flows with robust header compression protocol. Ciphering and deciphering of user plane data, buffering and forwarding the upper layer PDU from the serving e-node B, we told, to the target e-node B during the handover. Timer based discarding the SDU of the uplink. Functions continuation. Ciphering and decimal control of plane data, integrity protection and integrity verification of the control plane data, transfer of control plane data. Also, it can be divided into two categories, transfer of PDCP, PDU. And you can see that, the things it is being given, the two things are used. One is used in both the control and user plane to transport higher layer packet. Used to convey either user plane data containing a compressed and uncompressed internet protocol packet or control plane data containing the RRC message and message authentication code for integrity MAC layer. One, field of integrity protection. PDCP control PDU used only within the user plane to convey the PDCP status report during the handover and feedback information for header compression. So it carries also peer-to-peer signaling between the PDCP entities at two hands, and it does not carry higher layer SDU. That is the only difference. The construction of the PDCP data PD format from PDCP SDU for the user plane and the control planes are shown in the figure. You can see the first the diagram. This is, you can see the initial data, it is DC and PDCP serial number, cipher data, then it is initial data of the control plane, it is PDCP serial number, it is added there, and then cipher data and MAC number is added there. Function of the PDCP sublayer of the user plane. You can see here PDCP PDU type, user plane PDCP data long serial number is 12 bit, short number is 7 bit, and only data PDU control plane it is 5 bits, and it is not applicable for the feedback and status report. But whereas applicable RLC mode, it is, you can see that either AM or UM. Header compression, ROTC framework defined by IETF provider, header compression in LTE. Protocol at different layers network, transport layers, TCP, UDP applications, okay, bring significant amount of header overhead. Efficient header compression scheme needed to voice over internet services. ROHC framework contains profile header compression algorithm. Each profile is specific to a particular network layer, transport layer or upper layer. Integrity and ciphering, you can see it is given 32 bit, where the hyperframe number it is given followed by FDCP serial number. Integrity ciphering continuations, it is SN is used for reordering and duplicate detection of RLC packet at the receiver end. Okay. That's all. It is end of my today video.